Hi Charles,
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
You
If
feeling better?
feeling better, yes, lot better. So Zoom takes some time to actually, even if you have joined, it takes some time to show me that you are in. So I have to wait till that actually the message appears, and then I admit to you, and then I we start.
Okay,
I'm not sure why, but this is what the whole process is that way. Right?
okay.
So okay, so let us start. uh, Without any so yeah, let me actually pull up whiteboard. Okay, so today's the agenda is okay, so we were facing some issues on the IAS, right? But only the IAS issue was that it was not installed properly, and that is why we were facing some issues, right? So
It's okay. Can we start from the start of that the last time from the scratch?
yeah, okay, so let us start with the, yes, I will show you web server, right? And then we will also see how to attach the network adapter, right? That we will see. Then I will show you how to create the virtual machine scale set. Now I will show you what a scale set is, and then we will first understand the load balancer today. And in the next session, we will see how to go with the load balancer. But first, let us see the whatever we have left over. So let me pull up the, just give me a second. Let me pull it up, and then we will start from the scratch. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. No, I'm just waiting for it to open. It is taking some time to open. That is why I'm just waiting. Once it opens, then I will share it up. Yeah, it's done. So this is what we have. And now, we have created we know about how to create the virtual machines, right? Now, within
Mm-hmm.
the virtual machine, right? If I go over here, that we at least know, right? You also, that is clear, right?
Yeah. So, what are we doing today? So, you said we
Yeah,
want to create a web
the
server,
same
or
thing that we have left yesterday. That is what I'm showing you. Okay.
that
So,
is um, creating a web server.
yeah. So from where we have left yesterday, right? So this is what I'm showing you again, right? So let me show you again over here. So, uh, so I think, let me see all the resources, whatever we have, see all. See all. Some of the resources are already deleted. Okay. Let us start from the scratch. No worries. I will delete this. Let's delete this. Okay. As you said that I am deleting everything and I'm starting again. So what we will be doing today is, as we did on that day, we actually created one virtual machine and then we took the RDP of that. And after taking that RDP, we were connecting to or trying to connect to the IIS server, right? So once we are doing connecting with the RDS server, what we can do, we can launch our site. So this is what we were doing yesterday, right? Now, first of all, what we will do over here, I will start from the scratch because see, everything has been deleted. So if I go to the virtual machine, I don't have any virtual machine now. So, but only the thing is resource group. So first and first, I will like to delete this also so that we can start from 100% fresh. Still deleting. It will take a few seconds.
So what's the essence of the so now, so what we're doing today, we want to launch a web server, right?
Okay. Now, what we are doing is, see, we are creating one Windows server or
Okay.
Windows VM. Right? So we will take this RDB. Now, what we will be doing is in Windows also, we can actually have our site launched. So for that, we need to install web server. On
Okay.
this web server, we will be having some files available, right? And then using those files, I can have my site launched publicly, public. So
Okay.
you can also, if I give you the link, you can also view the site. So this is what we are trying to do. And that is what actually we were trying to do even when we had the previous lesson. So let us try to do it again as you said to do it from the scratch. And that is why I am deleting everything. It's in that way. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing is there. First, we will create the resource group, right? So to create this, I will go to this one, okay, and I will say VM IIS. Okay. And then this is a resource group. I will say resource group. So I will give a proper good name so that we know for what purpose this has been created, right? In that way. So I'm validating this and I have done this. So it is saying the resource go to the resource group. So it is properly done. Now let us go to the virtual machines. I will create from here. So the resource group is already done. So I will say this one, VMI resource group. This is what we have created. And then I will say VM web server IIS, right? And this is one. I'm just giving some names so that we know what I'm doing. Right? So I will go over here and select 2019. Right? Now, once we have done this, again I will say administrator 1 and I will type right. So this is what I have done and this is what I have done. So this say ports HTTP, right? I will review. Okay, validation as passed, create. Okay, so the deployment is successful. I go to resources. I will say connect. Now, what some issue it was showing me VM web server just not ready. Troubleshoot this one. Okay, now it is saying that everything is ready. I will go to connect. I will take the RDB. So download the RDB. I will take this, connect. I will say one. Okay. So once you will look into it, it starts working, then you will understand what I am actually showing you that way.
Yeah, so I'm not seeing anything on your screen. I'm just seeing the VM web server screen.
Okay. Now you're seeing it, right?
Yes.
Now let's start the server manager. So it is still loading, and then until it is not loaded, we will not be able to do anything. So if you see over here, so this is loading, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, okay, so we can add this one now.
Add rows and future, right?
Yeah, I'll say this, I will say this, and this is correct. Then I need to check this web server. Okay, I will say add features. Next, others features are, it's okay, whatever it is. I don't want to add anything more, and I will say install.
Okay.
This installation should be done properly. If it is done properly, everything will work properly. So here, at that moment of time, we were having some red buttons. Means is the installation was not done properly. So
Yes.
unfortunately, this works slowly in India. So it is taking some time. So that is what it is. Okay, so the installation is successful. So I will close this now. And
So you just install the server, right?
yeah,
Okay.
so now you see IIS is properly installed over here, right?
So what is IAS?
IIS is the web server, right?
Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
Apache web server where my code is installed, right? Can be my code if I want to install, or if I want this server Windows, I will be pushing all my code on IIS. Right?
Okay.
Okay. Now I'll show you. So I'm taking this public IP, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I will execute this. Now you see I am able to launch my site. See?
Wow.
Yeah. So this is what actually I was showing you, but unfortunately I was not able to, means it was not installed properly. Now if you see over here, what I can do here is another thing. If I go here,
Where you going? I can see it.
uh, okay, now you can see, right?
Yes, I can see now.
Okay. So here I will go to C. So this is where the IT pub has been installed. The IIS
What
server
wait
is
wait 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 wait, wait. What is I need for?
inet pub is the folder. When I installed it, I get the folder as inet pub.
Okay. Is what type of folder is that?
Folder here is we have the www root server. From here, whatever the page you are saying, this is initialized.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is the main page, that is IIS, which is getting initialized, and you are seeing that page, right? In that way. Getting it, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happened? Create my own machine. You are able to hear me, right?
Mm. Yes, I can hear it. Not yes.
Okay. If I want to create my own page, what I will do, I will just rename this.
What you just did now, you added another one to it.
I just copied and pasted. That's it.
Okay.
And I will write down over here, that is, let us take as default. Right. Now, default is the page, right? And
Mm-hmm.
if you see here view, and I will say file extensions. So this is HTML, which I have created. I will open this file, open with Notepad. Okay. So here I will remove this all style and everything. I will have a header, and before this division, what I am doing is, so I will say H1. So these are all HTML tags. I will say
Mm-hmm.
hello. This is my first page. So I am actually pushing my code over here, right, on IIS. This is what I'm doing. I have created a new file, right? So now I will close this. Let us go back over here. Now you see that by default, this is the page coming. But when I will
Mm-hmm.
say default dot htm, okay, this is my first page and my site is launched now.
Okay.
You see, I was able to I created a new file. Right? So if I'll remove this again, I will have the default page. So by default, okay, default, if I will say here, now I have created a default page. By default, actually what happens in IIS, it picks up the default page. I have to change the name of that, then it will work as per this one. So let me do one thing. Let me rename this as test. This test is done. So I will go over here and then I will say, did you see the page came back? Right?
Okay.
And then again I will say test.htm. Right? This is my page. Okay. And I can also launch my site on Windows. Okay. So this is the first thing which I wanted to show you. Okay. Now this is clear, right? Any issues on this before we close this one?
It's clear.
Okay, great. Okay, so we will come back over here. Now I will show you how to actually, if I have this one and if I go to networking, you can see that this is the network interface attached to over here, right? Means I'm having all this one. I can attach new interface also over here, right? So what I mean to say over here is this is an interface, network interface I have. I can attach a new interface from here. Okay. So how can I do that? I will show you that also. So for that, we have to go to home, virtual machine. And then in the virtual machine, we have to go over here. And then I will say stop. Okay. The stop takes 2 to 3 minutes to stop. Okay. So we will come to know only when it is stopped, when this restart button is highlighted. So we have to wait. So you must have heard about a concept called as multi-networking, right?
Not really.
So this is what we are trying to do over here. Now, if you see this link is highlighted. So I can go over here. I will say create and attach new interface. Okay. So this is the group again. And I will say over here, VM and network interface. This is the new interface. Let me write it properly. Right. Now let it be default.
Give me 1 second. One call is coming. Just 1 second. Hello, B. Yeah, doing great, sir. Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So B said he has one more test on those 3 aircraft. All right. All right. Okay. Sorry, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm back.
Yeah, no worries. So this is the basic. and I will leave as it is for now, and I will create.
Okay.
So this creates some, this will take 2 to 3 minutes again to create. Okay, it is saying, still it is creating.
Okay.
Okay. So you can see the new interface is attached.
Mhm.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
I can have all the ports again this one. So this is called as multi-networking, right?
Oh.
I can do all the configurations, whatever I want to do. Okay.
Oh, so you can keep adding and keep adding and keep
Keep
adding,
adding.
right?
Yes, yes. So
Oh.
yeah. So this is how it is used. This multi-networking actually will not work over here because I have only single instance over here, and I should be having that much of servers, right? So if I configure that, really that all that configurations will start appearing in that way. But I showed you how to do the multi-networking by doing this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now this is done. Then network is also done. Then we will see virtual machine scale set. Now, what is
Okay.
virtual machine scale set? Here I can go over here. I will say all services. Let us go to all resource. And okay, go to all services. And I will type here virtual. Okay, we can also go with the compute, and then I can have virtual. Okay, this is the scale set I have. I will create this virtual scale set. I will show you what I am doing. Okay. Now, I am creating a group of virtual machines, right? So I am assigning a whole set. Instead of single machine, I can also have
Mm-hmm.
this group of virtual machines in this set. Okay. I will show you how. This is what I am doing right now. Okay. Let me go over here. I will go to this resource group, and I will name this as again virtual machine, and then I have scale set, right? I'm giving all proper good names so that I know what I'm doing over here again. So this is the same procedure as we are creating for the single virtual machine, right? I am creating a set. I will
Like how
say,
many is in the set?
okay, two, at least I will get a set of two.
Okay.
I will show you. Right now, I'm not doing any other changes. I'm just creating it. Again, this will take 2 or 3 minutes. So you have to be lots patient over here. Patience is the key. So again, if I do, or 1 or 4 times, if I will refresh this, it may go in a dead state, and then all that stuff will be gone. Again, then I have to re-log in. So yeah, this happens over here in this one.
Okay.
I'm not sure over here, but over here, this of the issues, many of the folks, almost all folks face these issues. But overall, we have to work in this. So we have to wait for all the things happening that way. And again, deployment is still in progress. Let it deploy.
Sorry.
Okay. Till then, as it is deployed, I will show you after that also. So next we will be seeing about the load balancer. Now load balancer is what? Say I am not sure if
Controls it controls the traffic, right?
traffic, yeah. So what happens over here is suppose this is my user. Yeah? He is requesting something, right? Requesting say Amazon.com, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So this user is not a single user. Say for example, this user concurrent users are more than 10 lakhs, for example. Yeah. So 10 million users are coming at in, in 1 minute, I can say, because this is what it is, a black sale, right? And lots of say goodies are there, lots of discounts are there. So by the way, in 1 minute, there are 10 lakh users now. So what will happen over here, if 10 lakh users are hitting this site, we will be having 2 or 3 load balancers. Right? And this is what the main, all the code is over here. Right? So it will just go within this load balancers, all the traffic will be divided. So it can happen that 10 lakhs by 4. So algorithm is written over there, which will happen automatically, but the whole traffic will be divided within this load balancers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just taking hypothetical figure over here that is 10 lakhs divided by 4. So accordingly, the traffic will be divided. And once it is divided, so this load balancer first user will get a chance. Once he have received it, then he will get the response back. Again, this guy will get a chance and then he will receive back. Again, this guy will get a chance and will receive back. Again, it will get a chance and receive back. So this way the traffic is controlled. Right? So now we will see that can also have 2 web servers. I will have a load balancer installed into this, right? And I can see that, okay, load balancer is switching its cursor or the focus from one machine to another machine, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that we will see. Yeah. But that we will see again, not today, we will see next time because it requires some time to launch, right? In that way. So yes, this is what it is. Now you can see this is virtual machine which I have done. Now all that instances you can see over here. So you can see I got 2 instances over here, right? Immediately,
Oh,
right? And then I can see the networking, all that stuff you can see over here. Now this is a set which I have created. Right? Now operating system, you can see operating systems also you can change or whatever you want to do, right? So this is all the stuff you can actually do all the configurations over here. Right? So this was all about the virtual machine scale set. And next we will be seeing load balancer. Load balancer I said. So load balancer, what we will do is, first of all, we will be creating a load balancer over here. And then afterwards, within this load balancer or within this resource group, actually, I will create one load balancer and then I will create 2 web servers. And I will have this load balancers, okay, initialized with this or this web servers initialized with this load balancers. Why I will initialize with this? Because this load balancer is going to connect, right? Or control the traffic of these two web servers. That is why I have to connect with them. Once it is connected properly, then I can have the traffic managed properly, right? In that way. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, no worries. So this will again initialization and all the stuff, lots of configurations are there. So I will take this again tomorrow and then we will complete with this. So I think that by Friday or at maximum by next Tuesday, we can connect and wind up our all these sessions, right? So in between, if you have any questions also, let me know and then we will sort that out, right? And yes, if as you said, you also want to see how to proceed within the project also. Okay, if I am
Yes.
getting some time or we will arrange some separate session and I will show you that also, right?
Okay. Because I'm looking at, like a project like um, just in real life, you know what I'm saying? Real life, the way they would do, the way they use GitHub to like create, you know what I'm talking about? Because this one is here. We're using these premises right now. How do we use GitHub to connect and all this stuff? So
Yeah, no worries. So that
okay,
we will see separately, right? But that will
okay,
require again some time.
okay,
Uh, but let us actually finish all this one and then we will go ahead with that one. Okay.
okay.
Okay. Any questions before
But this
we?
one is clear. This one is clear today. Very clear.
So, yeah, if it works properly, I mean, if this site works properly, it is not slow, everything is okay, right? But if it is
Okay,
very slow and if it is stuck up somewhere, then it is gone. And this is what happens over here. So, unfortunately, today it is working properly, right? In that way.
okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyways,
So
no,
all right. So tomorrow you said we're gonna look at the load balancer, right?
load balancer. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. No worries.
All right. Okay.
Let us
Thank
meet
you.
tomorrow. Until then,
All right.
bye.
Goodbye.